He has his influence split all over the place.
Yeah,
Is it like one of each influence card? Is that
almost.
with a play strike being the
two,
exception?
two turning wheels.
Yeah, and two.
And 3 employee strikes.
Wow.
And 2 career fair. But yeah, he's just a little bit of everything.
I think what this tells us, he was also in the Waffle House the night before, couldn't decide how to solidify his deck, just kind of...
Or maybe he just decided that all of these kind of give him money. And like, what's really the difference between a career fair and a false credentials?
Yeah, that's true.
And so you might as well just split it up, have several good enough cards.
Let's hope he gets falsified early, because I think you get that on the first score. That's kind of when you want it.
If you can stop if you can hit an NGO with it and just not have to commit, it's such a big deal.
All right, and all I see is a Black Orchestra so far. Oh, it looks like Career Fair.
He's got Career Fair daily cast and a E-Strike. This should be a pretty good start. He doesn't have any card draw. It's the only thing I'd want to see.
And I think a turn 1 E-Strike here is pretty good, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's got a name event. Val's usually a 25 event deck. It's why it doesn't run Street Peddler.
But you might save it for the scarcity. It's a tough call.
And over on Noah's side, it looks like an Archangel. 3-ish ice, maybe 4.
Yeah, I see Newshound, Archangel for sure.
Yeah, and one other. Does not look like a bunch of money, does not look like a bunch of... Yeah, I see... Is that a scarcity?
I don't know, I can't quite tell.
Yeah.
That'll be really interesting if that's played. If the scarcity's played, then click 1 employee strike looks pretty hot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a Fairchild.
Is that Fairchild on the HQ? Archangel in hand still.
Yeah.
Okay, and we are naming... event, it looks like.
Yeah. All right. I believe he's saving that scarcity to clear strike.
Yeah, this makes the strike play more difficult. I feel like I want to play strike here, but it's iffy.
And it costs $1 as opposed to going up to 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's strike.
So now you can't really put liberated. Okay, got money online.
And then I think you want to draw twice, but I'm not 100% sure. You might want to poke. Oh, there's 0. Yeah, that'll do it.
And use 0. This is a great opening. The fact that scarcity is in hand is a slight bummer.
He gets the Black Orchestra installed, basically.
That was pretty smooth.
Yeah. Everything you could ask for.
Yeah, pretty much. I think we see a scarcity this turn.
Yeah, there it is.
All right, current wars.
Saving it outright.
Yeah, and what else do we got in hand? A little bit hard to see, but probably not another employee strike. Looks like there's another scarcity in hand.
So what you'll notice is, as a difference, this style of Val deck, because he is on Clam Vengeance and he is on like a longer term game plan, he wants to be able to contest early, but he does not want to run aggressively. Whereas when we saw Joseki play, he was
just running every chance you get.
Yeah, he was getting early pokes. He was trying to just get accesses. I don't think we'll see that from Raj. I think we'll see him like build up hard, and given Noah's start where it's kind of tight on cash, that's going to be brutal for him.
Is that the Vengeance?
Yeah, there's a Vengeance. It's online. I think he has to slam. Oh no, not now. Not now.
Next turn.
A little too rough.
I mean, he might just have to do it next turn. Play it for 5.
There's an Echo Chamber and a Degree Mill in his hand, so. Yeah. But
Noah's still at least 2 turns off from slamming down the agenda.
I think it's going to be much longer than that.
Yeah.
He's icing up archives and taking credits.
So as much as this sucks to play down the Clan Vengeance, I think it probably is the right thing to do.
Yeah. Just get it going eventually.
Yeah, I mean, you want to use 0 right now, probably.
There it is.
Spending the 5.
Yeah, and you don't want to lose it to 0 is the other thing.
Yeah, you don't. 0 is it's a very good card, obviously, but there's a little bit of subtlety to playing it, and I'm not very good at it yet.
Stim hack down.
Yeah. Well, when you don't hit a breaker, it almost always sucks whatever card you hit.
There's a few. There's like breakers,
other
backup
zeros, yeah.
Like second turntable if you have it.
Right.
And of course, I've had worse, which is the happy birthday of
Yes.
Netrunner right now.
I love when that's the final card in your hand and you play it.
Yeah.
Just
I also
so
love
busted.
that it's only the final card in your hand because you've missed it every turn for the last
Yeah,
5
yeah,
turns.
yeah.
All right,
Okay.
there's Fairchild Rest.
This is a problem.
It is a problem, and yet it kind of isn't. So he's got a bad pub and 5 credits. He goes to 0. but Noah can't do anything about it.
Because Noah's also, they both siphon each other.
They're both so poor.
Yeah.
But he has to keep him out because Debris Mill is too much of a burn.
Yeah, also, I think there's an argument to not do the brain damage because you'll trigger Clan Vengeance.
You really do not want to build up that Clan Vengeance.
And the brain damage doesn't really do anything for you, so it's just an end
So I
run.
think you lose 6, and you have to spend a turn clicking for credits. Punk rock way, but
yeah, you still have the daily cast coming in. That's something.
It's much rougher for Noah.
Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. No.
He might have another in
zero?
hand.
Okay.
If he has another in hand, I understand this.
That makes sense. Well, it kind of makes sense. You're still spending a click and a credit to install, so it's probably better just to spend 2.
But if you're clicking for credits, then there it is.
All right, so that wasn't end the run.
He's now 1 credit up.
So he just drew an SSL. So he has 2 5/3s in hand.
Yeah, he's flooded and he's got nothing, and that Clan Vengeance is staring him down.
Yeah, I mean
he is on a giant clock right now.
Does he have any recursion? He has 2 preemptive.
All right, so he has preemptive. Do you think he's pitched it?
Pitched preemptive?
No, the agendas.
Oh, let's see if we can see.
Because he has pitched 2 cards, and his hand looks a little less congested.
He's flipping through.
There's
them.
a Degree Mill. I think there's an SSL in the discard pile.
You're probably right. He probably dropped the SSL. Does he have preemptive in hand?
Yeah, he has a preemptive in hand.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Fixed a flood.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Take the risk.
People like to use Clan Vengeance when it's at 4 or 5. Just getting an access here.
Oh, is that just a triple? I kind of disagree with this. I think you want to build up the Clan Vengeance.
Yeah, especially knowing what we know.
That guy, and that guy is trashed.
Okay, that's
Echo Chamber down. But he's fine with that. He's got preemptive, and it clears off like another.
Is that another agenda?
No, it looked like one of those operations.
Okay.
I can't. It's the guess their hand operation. I can't quite.
Standard procedure.
Is that the one?
No, it's not.
I think it was another agenda.
I think that might have been Degree Mill.
Oh, that might be
Okay,
awkward.
so I believe he has 2 agendas in hand. He has 2 Degree Mills in hand right now.
But the SSL gets out safely.
SSL snuck through, yeah.
Yeah. And I think Raj really needs to set up. Like, I think he's going a little bit too aggressive into that Fairchild.
Yeah, you
because-
can't risk that again. You need to.
It was kind of fine when he could throw back in a daily cast off the Degree Mill, but
You at least need a turning wheel off of that, right, to justify that.
yeah,
Okay, building up the Clan Vengeance.
because now Noah's back in it. Like, he basically got a free turn.
But Noah needs to very quickly set up a remote and get an agenda through because he has 2 agendas in hand. This Clan
Maxwell
Vengeance is
down.
getting bigger.
Yeah. Noah's definitely on a clock. He has 1 more preemptive, I believe.
Yeah, 1 more preemptive in the deck.
But yeah,
If you lose 2 Degree Mill, what's a real big problem about that is Raj can see them, not steal, and then mad dash them later.
yes. Because you do not have to pay the cost.
Right. Yeah, so you could pick up 1, install a card, mad dash, and win right there.
Yeah.
So Noah's in a very precarious situation.
He is getting back into it, though, because
some money
about 2
now, at
turns
least.
ago, I would have said he's completely out of it. He has money now. He has 1 of the agendas out.
I believe Raj has been denying the Edtech trigger.
Yes, he's been playing around it very well.
Yeah.
He also doesn't want to install resources because scarcity is so rough.
So from Raj's perspective, Fairchild Res on HQ go down to
Luigi
2
down.
credits. That means there's definitely an agenda in play. 1 agenda got pushed through. Raj must have him on at least 1 agenda in HQ. He's building up the Clan Vengeance.
Oh yeah, I don't think you take that triple click if you don't have him on at least 2. I think there was some tell from Noah that he's a little flooded.
He's a little flooded.
And the blood in the water kind of baited him. I think it was a good play on Noah's part to discard the SSL right there, because if you're holding 2 agendas,
It would be game over.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't hold on to that. That was absolutely necessary. So this Clan Vengeance goes up to 3 this turn.
correct.
Noah cannot install double advance on his turn. So this goes up to 4. That means Raj can fire this with 4 2 agendas in hand.
Yeah, 1 ice is just not safe enough. I'm sure they've seen each other's deck lists, but
Is there any reason for Raj not to just fire that once it gets up to 4 or 5?
for the most part, no, you fire it at 5.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to save a turn.
He's not on the bug tech, so he might as
All
well.
right, there's
right?
indexing, there's strike, and
Oh.
he's got most of a rig.
That was a pretty good inject right there.
Most of them are.
Yeah, there's a reason why Val is a top runner.
I think we'll have Strike coming back out. There it is. And we'll have the resources.
So it looks like the...
Let there be resource.
Yeah, resources must flow. But zeros at 3. Okay, yeah, next turn could go up to 4.
Is it second turning? Is it turning wheel? Does he have a second Clam Vengeance? That might be a good drop.
I don't think he does. I'm not sure if we've seen every card in his hand, but I think he's looking at that
looks
turning
like
wheel.
He's got a mining accident in there as well. Oh, he's discarding.
Just
turning
discarding
wheel.
it. Interesting.
He does have 2.
Okay.
And it is very much the like extra late game plan.
Yeah. Oh, so he's
popping
at
it now.
3.
He smells blood.
Okay, so what this is a...
4 cards in hand.
4 cards? Wow. Oh no, what is... Oh, I don't think that's an agenda.
Is that... he saved the preemptive. Oh no, it's scarcity. Those 2 cards, preemptive and scarcity, they're always so similar.
Was that an Echo or an agenda that went in that remote?
I couldn't get a good look at it. It might be an upgrade. I think it might be like a Navi.
It could be. You might be right. Could be Navi right here. I didn't quite see. It looked yellow.
I think he has to install something in Poke Archives. Because there's degree mills in there.
Yeah. He doesn't have the Mad Dash yet, we don't think.
We're not sure, though. He could.
We're not sure, yeah. Goodness.
All right, Archangel.
Oh, this is really good.
That's actually a really big deal.
Yeah. I think he lets it fire? There's 6 on this, though. 6 on the daily cast?
The issue is he's going to see both of those, so he knows that all he has to do is install.
Oh, no.
Oh, he paid it. He paid it.
Do you...
All right, yeah, he's doing this to...
You need to. When you can get an agenda against this deck,
Azmari.
you have to.
There's only 6. It's 18 agenda points. A 40-card Corp deck is so much better than a 40-card Runner deck, just because the lower agenda density lets you do so much.
So all Raj really has to do here is install 3 cards and get Mad Dash, and this game's over.
Yes. And the scarcity is cleared, so...
Yes. Oh, that's another great reason to score right there.
Yeah. I believe he also has a Dirty Laundry in hand, and he can fire that off for free on Archives.
We only have one Mad Dash.
He's going to 1.
Oh, that pays Azmari 2 credits, though, huh?
Yes. Paying the
Wow.
5.
Looks like they're forgetting Azmari trigger.
And I think he just...
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, he remembers it. Okay. If it is an Echo Chamber, I don't think he can fire it off. He's so poor.
No, it's not worth it. Yeah. You don't go broke for an Echo Chamber. It probably wasn't an agenda because it's probably safe in it, but at the same time, you've seen Raj just take a
turn
a
to
value
check it,
access.
yeah.
So it feels risky in the moment.
Yeah, Dirty Laundry through the Archangel. It doesn't do anything right now. Rashida. Oh, that's a good one. That gets him right back into this.
That's very good. Okay, NGO, Rashida, Degree Mill.
Okay.
Just keeps drawing the issues.
He's still in the danger zone, but he's looking better. He's bouncing back pretty
He
quickly.
needs to find the preemptive.
Yeah.
It's pivotal. It's a 1 preemptive versus a 1 Mad Dash situation here.
Yeah.
Who can find it first?
Raj did lose his 0, so he's digging a little slower. But he is back to 5 credits, which is about where you want to be.
To take a gamble.
Raj holds his cards well. Unfortunately, that means we can't see anything.
Keep him close to the chest.
Yep.
What is Noah thinking? What is the play? Do we know that? We don't know the ice, do we?
Install credit. Okay. Yeah, he needs to protect that degree mill, and he knows it. And we're swapping over to resources, probably pretty smart. Scarcity just got cleared.
This is really interesting, the archives play for Raj. Like, is it worth rushing for the like just trying to get the degree mill above all else, or do you just let it stew in archives and focus on controlling and building?
All right, Raj knows he's naked and knows it's actually pretty hard to punish a naked runner. So he's checking. The only thing that could be really bad in this remote right now is Fairchild, maybe Surveyor. because he doesn't want to have to clear the tags, but I think he can pay that trace. So he gets to access. It's Rashida. It's gone.
Rashida.
Yeah.
It's a big hit.
Still has an NGO to bait with, and he still has
Like a strike. Another Clam Vengeance, I think. No self-damage, though.
yeah. That Clam Vengeance is going to sit for a little while.
Yeah, we need the 0. Or a value stim hack.
Stimhack will be coming into play, most likely, unless...
Noah's still so far away from scoring. We have bin breakers in play.
He has to commit so much to not lose these degree mills.
He's still not rich.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay.
It's gone. All right.
Preemptive came up.
Scarcity back, and one more.
It's
Double
interesting.
scarcity.
It's interesting he's prioritizing the scarcity so highly,
He wants the strike money.
and also News Hound, right?
Yeah.
I think
is he on News Hounds?
I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, 3 News Hound.
3 News Hounds.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
it's like
Keep News Hound live, because it's
I
currently
believe
dead.
I think this is News Hound on archives.
I think that one's IP block. I think there's a News Hound somewhere. I think it
be right.
might...
Yeah, he has both.
Given that he didn't res, it might be on the remote, or it might be just on R&D.
Right. Yeah, scarcity because you can't. You can't trust the runner to play in a play strike when they know you have News Hound.
Yeah.
So you have to have your own currents, I suppose.
All right. Click one
Injects,
draw,
see
click 2
what
injects.
we get.
Career fair.
There's the match.
Oh, just short. Just short.
Oh wow.
All of them to his hand.
You know what's interesting about that too? He could have run into the Archangel, installed the breaker just to let it get popped off, just so you still have cards.
The dangerous part, though, is he does have indexing Mad Dash in hand.
Oh.
This could be very, very close to game over.
What is the R&D ice? Were we tracking that?
We're not 100% sure. It was installed face down. It might be News Hound. It might be something else. Strikes.
Well,
see him play.
News Hound is online.
He's just kind of dumping out his hand.
Clan
Yeah.
Vengeance.
He's just keeping as many cards.
Another
as he
0.
can.
I think there's a 0
Yeah, he
here.
does have the 0 in hand, but he only has 2 clicks, so he had to get the maximum number of cards out of hand.
Yeah.
And I think he still owes 1,
Is that what he's deciding now? Probably.
probably, because it was click to draw, inject.
Uh huh. This is definitely looking like it's going Raj's way, but I can't say for
Discard-
sure.
Oh, discard I've had worse. That always feels bad, but it might be right because he's keeping a stim hack. It looks like, is that a turning wheel in there?
Also,
turning wheel, mad dash.
sometimes when you're full hand and you hit the I've had worse off the 0, it feels kind of bad.
Yeah, a little bit. Given just the card quality in Raj's hand, I don't know if he actually uses the 0. Because his hand is like all of his one-ofs that he really does not want to lose. It's his indexing, it's his mad dash, it's another stim hack, which he wants.
There's 16 ice in this deck. That is a lot for 44.
Yeah.
And this is, surveyor meta. I was just noting, like, Noah's having to commit a lot of ice to centrals. Like, look at that. He had to put another ice in archives because he didn't know if the preemptive was going to come up.
Did he lose any ice in the Vengeance? I think it was just operations, right?
I'm not sure. I wasn't tracking that closely enough.
Now, the upside to starting to click 0. Oh, yeah, no, he's clicking to draw.
All right.
Okay. The upside to using it is you are just, ticking time bomb. Indexing down.
Yeah. He still had to, to click 0.
Yeah, you gotta rip off the Band-Aid.
Right. Rebirth. Okay. What's a good rebirth target?
I think Null.
Null is a good target.
Null is
yeah.
very good right now.
Absolutely.
It looks like he's got, does he have MK Ultra? I know he's got Blur.
Yeah, Edward Kim isn't doing anything here.
It might make hand a little better, but hand's protected by a Fairchild. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, we don't worry about that. The only real target is Scarcity or IPO. Null is a good target.
Does he have Falsified?
Was this installed double advance? It looks
I
like
believe
there's
so.
2 on there. Yeah, it's hard to tell. This must be NGO, right?
I mean, it's always the thing with NGO where, like, yes, this is clearly an obvious NGO,
So,
which makes it the best agenda install.
We're at 5 credits. There might be a stim hack in play. You have every bin breaker. If there's a stim hack, I think this is fine to run, right?
He does have a stim hack in hand.
Okay.
I think he's just poking.
Going without the stim hack.
See what it is. It's a
the
booth.
Okay, this is actually pretty good.
He loses 2 credits.
And stim hack in. Do you have enough?
Yes, stim hack is enough.
Yeah. He should go null and then stim hack.
Rebirth, null, stim hack. Yeah, just to protect it. But then that mad dash is getting like extra risky because you're taking another damage.
Yeah.
And
good
losing
point.
cards.
You need the mad dash here, right?
Yeah.
Ugh. And he lost indexing. That is so rough.
But if Noah goes to 0, like.
I think you just let this go, because if this is an agenda, like you said,
Yeah,
Noah's going to 0, and then R&D's wide open.
Yeah. And I think.
It's probably an NGO.
Yeah. You have to assume NGO. And again, that makes it great for an agenda, but.
The
It
agenda's
does not
bad
look
for
like
Noah. Yeah.
it does. Oh, I think I just saw.
If this is an best case, this is an SSL or an NGO for Noah.
Yeah. Best case is definitely SSL.
Yeah. I'm losing track of Raj's turn here.
Yeah.
I think we spent 3 clicks, looks like, based on the tokens.
It's lost in the tank.
Yeah.
I think he first click ran.
We're deep in that tank. Was this 0?
Those are 3 unspent clicks and 1 spent
Really?
to, yeah.
What was the 0 last turn? I thought the 0 was this turn.
No, the 0 was last turn.
All right.
Or, yep, yeah.
Oh, and he can't use 0. Oh, he's thinking of stim hacking it. Look at that stim hack poking up. There we go. I cannot lose the mad dash.
He wanted a little bit more.
Cannot lose the mad dash.
3.
I'm betting NGO.
Yeah. But that's always the danger of NGO. Another 3, and then bad pub.
Wow, going broke.
Oh, there it is. See?
Okay. Yeah, get rid of the breaker, right? I think there's another one in the
Yeah,
bin.
you get rid of the breaker.
Breaker 0, right?
I think it's breaker Clam Vengeance.
Maybe.
0 finds the Clam Vengeance.
That's true. Yeah, and you
Yeah.
also now
it is 0.
I think you're right about that, because the Clan Vengeance is not doing anything now, but 0 is doing work without Clan Vengeance.
Yeah.
So now you have a dependency problem.
He is getting some value off the stim hack. He will have some cards off of that.
Oh, that's true.
This is so rough for Noah, though. You kind of need the first couple agendas to go through.
Yeah, and one of the echo chambers is gone. Well, then maybe that got shuffled back in, the echo chamber. It must have.
All right, mad dash, but he doesn't need that
Okay,
anymore.
he doesn't need it. You're right. Okay. Now indexing's not in play, so now he just has to make honest runs in R&D for the win.
It's that,
or the
it's
remote.
falsified snipe.
Yeah, falsified's in play.
I mean, he can just get it on a vengeance. And he has a second turning wheel. So his multi-access is vengeance and turning wheel. He does not have a safe ice to bounce off of the turning wheel yet.
Just want to make note of the strategy Raj has of putting the brain damage token on top of his deck to not forget the brain damage. I think this is clever. I like this.
Things on IDs sometimes get overlooked.
Yeah, I do forget brain damage sometimes, but I put Find the Truth on top of that deck, and I never forget to do it.
I would say I would have risked. He risked the rebirth there, and I would have at least burned it to go null.
Null seems high value here.
Yeah, there's so much high strength.
We were talking about null is basically every time you use null is an easy mark with these breakers. So you're saving 3 credits.
Yeah, slightly better. It's career fair. Saves you the click.
That's true. So strike is down.
He's looking at a 2 card.
Well, there is an SSL in hand.
Oh yeah, he waited for the draw step.
This could be the game. This could be the game right here.
And it's going to come down to Noah's poker face. Because if he looks at it and gives it away, and this is the downside of weighted dice.
We got. Ooh, I couldn't see. It's gone, right?
It does not look like it's in hand.
I think it's gone. Oh no.
And it's a free poke right now. Well, not quite free, but it's
pretty free.
Yeah, it's pretty free. Install advanced.
That's NGO.
That's NGO?
Yeah.
All right.
It's NGO. Noah only has 1 credit, so you just completely ignore this as Raj.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raj is just going
but,
in. So this NGO has to res
it's
something.
Pop and then res, I believe that's an IP block.
IP block won't do it.
It will. He's got a lot of money.
Oh.
It's a temporary solution, but it works.
It'll tag him.
Yeah. And that pop and res really tells Raj that the game's in archives.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't know how Noah gets out of this. even ignoring archives, how do you score out of the remote?
Yeah. And he's got the tag. I think Raj can just click for credits. He needs 7 credits total to actually get into the remote. Because he's got the paper
and
clip
he
in
could
bid.
just go null to save some money. Yeah, just click for credits from here on out and see if Noah can.
He might be able to get it this turn if he rebirth for null. He's got 3 clicks left. Rebirth for null.
Ooh.
Quetzal.
Oh,
yeah, no,
duh.
he's in. That's game.
Well, that was extremely well played by
Yeah, there
Raj.
it is.
Extremely well
He
played.
smelled the blood.
Yeah. Noah did get a little bit flooded, I guess,
But, yeah.
relatively.
I mean, with a 6 agenda deck.
Yeah,
Like, you see that many.
drew 3 or 4 of them.
You drew 4, ship 1 back.
Yeah.
But that's the danger is,
Yeah, I mean, and that's why this Clam Vengeance is so good right now.
it's a constant threat.
Raj did extremely well.
Yeah.
Well
Good on him. He
played by Noah. Noah didn't have a lot of outs in that game.
Yeah.